Hey friends, how are you? Liz Montigny here for Work It Out Wednesday. I hope you are doing well. If you didn't know or you're just crumbing across my feed today, each week I pop on for just a short little snippet, a short little coaching sesh on this thing we call life. I am a licensed Ziglar Choose to Win coach. That simply means I am your personal coach. We are going to dive into what I call the Wheel of Life. You may have heard of it. If you haven't, please hop on over to my website. It's a free download for you to check out. Basically, the Wheel of Life talks about 7 spokes on a wheel. And they're really, the buckets that our life falls into. And it's really a simple but profound snapshot of where you are now. So I really encourage you to take the assessment. It's a lot of fun. It covers mental, spiritual, and physical. Mental being, what you're listening to, what you're reading, what's that input like every day. Family, which we're going to talk about today. Financial, personal, and career. So each week I pop on and I talk about one of those themes. So today is family. And I have some little work to do on this one, and I'll share that in a minute. But I've got some tips for you on creating a legacy. Whoa. Have you thought about this word at all? It's a heavy word. Do you want to leave a legacy by design or by chance? What do you want to be known for, right? And that's what we're all working towards with our goals and our dreams, right? Have you ever thought about legacy in terms of your entire family, though? Okay. And I have a couple tips on creating legacy with that actual input from your family rather than just, having tunnel vision for yourself. So I actually have a legacy action sheet. It's some really simple but thought-provoking questions. So if you feel like you need that, just message me or drop me a note here and I'll get you the legacy action sheet. But I got a couple of tips for you from that. So first up, with your family, right? We can't, I'll say to this from, a mom point of view. We can't really show up and serve our family and set the good example unless we are taking care of ourselves first, right? You always hear that term, fill your cup, right? And it's really true. And that's why you always hear it. So we can't be serving others well and being proactive if we're constantly being reactive. So moms especially, and really parents, all parents, make sure you're taking that time for yourself, whether that means you need to block time for some creative hobby work or you need to block time, for that workout, or you just need to block time to just go for a walk and be by yourself. I don't know. Whatever works for you, figure that out, block that time, like actual schedule it. Be intentional. Be intentional, like I said, with your time, but also with the kids, with your family, especially if you have young children, but really, children of any age. Something that I like to do, and it's it's a little fun exercise and it's a simple exercise, is I like to take the time to let them know, our boys know that I'm thinking of them. We have 3 boys. I homeschool, so I homeschool them in the morning, and then in the afternoon is when mom does her work. And my husband's actually a school teacher, so he's not here most of the day. So what I like to do is I like to write them these little, oh, you can't see it, these little notes. Can you see that? Yep. I cross out like and I write love, okay? And so I write I love their name because, and I will say, because they're my son, but then I'll also add maybe something that they did yesterday, or maybe I noticed they were nice to their brother or some way, or I just point out one of the talents that they have and just highlight that for them in just like one simple sentence. And then I present it to them, one-on-one. Okay. And I give it to them, and it's so fun to see their face change and their face light up and they smile, and it's great. And then we tape them to their door. And that's fun to look back on different moments or different things that stood out for them. And it's just a confidence booster for them, and also lets them know, that mom knows and mom sees. So it's a cute little thing. I have some extras of these. So if that's something you want to try out, let me know. But you could easily do it with, a sticky note too. Something that we're going to be working on as a family and getting more intentional about is we want to sit down and think about what we want our family to be known for, like the values. I think that's a great exercise to do. If you have young, babies or whatever, then, you and your spouse do that. But if your kids are old enough, your children are old enough to participate, I think that's a really fun exercise to consider and go through with them. So think about, maybe like, at least 5 qualities or values that you want your family to be known for. So when, people are talking about you guys and you're not around, what do you want them to say? Have you ever considered that? So, and then that'll help you as, you're raising your children or just making decisions. That'll help you, be intentional with those decisions and those examples, because you want to reflect those values that you've chosen for your family. So it's a fun exercise. Another fun exercise to consider is planning a weekly legacy dinner. And maybe this is the dinner where you pick out those values, but, we as a family, we always sit down and have dinner together. But what if one of those dinners was specifically centered around this exercise of legacy and setting those values? And, what conversations would that pop up for you? What things would pop up to, how would that discussion start? So if you want that action plan, let me know. I can get it to you. It's a good little exercise. And then, from there, you can start to think about the experiences you want to enjoy and create as a family. And what does that look like? Is that an annual trip together, like a little retreat, just you guys? And what does that mean? Are you volunteering? Are you, where are you going and what are you doing? This is fun stuff to think about. So consider that. Right now, we're trying a little family vision board exercise. I have to admit, it's not going as fun and exciting as I thought it would. They loved my vision board, but the boys are not as much into making their own, and that might be just because they're boys. So we might try a different approach there. I know they'd love to shoot a video because they're so into the whole YouTube thing. So that's an idea. But if you have any ideas on that, let me know. Anyway, so really consider, that legacy, not only for yourself, but for your family. So if you need some help with that, you want to dive in a little deeper to that, that you need to book time with me in a free complimentary strategy session. And that's super simple to do on my site, which you see here, or just drop me a message. And again, if you want any of those tools, the Wheel of Life assessment, it's on my downloads page on my site. But the legacy exercise, the planning exercise, that's actually a document that I have. It's a PDF. So drop me a note and let me know that you want that and you want some help with that. I would be happy to forward it along. All right, so that's what I have on the Family Spoke for today. And if you have any thoughts on any of this, I'd love to hear it. So I know a lot of you catch the replay, so let me know. Next week, I'm going to be talking about the mental spoke on the Wheel of Life, and I hope you join me next Wednesday afternoon as well. All right, take care. Have a great day. Bye.